Not all drugstore is created equal. I went to 4 different drugstores, and let me be the first to tell you that the stock was not the same at any of them. So as per usual, we're going to go over the price, how effective is the product, and is it worth purchasing? Will I be repurchasing? So we are going to start with fragrance, especially for any of the beauties out there that love a good fragrance but hate the price point that comes with a lot of these prestige fragrances. The YSLs, the Valentinos, the Jo Lamones. Jo Lamone. I don't like pistachio profile. Like, I know that it's like up and coming. A lot of people love the Kayali, sweet something. I understand. Nutty, not my thing. But that pistachio that was there was so freaking good. But the point is, variety is going to be very different at every single location. I happened to come across a Sabrina Carpenter fragrance. You tell me if you already knew that Sabrina Carpenter made fragrances, because these have been out for a couple years now. I got this particular mist for $10 and the perfume is $30 or $35. I've never seen it, never heard of it, nothing. And also, when I asked you beauties in the comments, what was your favorite empty? One of you said that you love the Sabrina Carpenter fragrance. A nice, powdery, soft fragrance. I really like it a lot. Compare these to like the Ariana Grande if you want. Let me tell you right now, baby, okay. Sabrina Carpenter's fragrances may be something that you want to try and dabble in. The Good Chemistry, Mix Bar, a lot of these fragrances, like they'll have like some select ones that kind of have a nice elevated scent. The vast majority of them just smell like a body mist. It's like too sweet though. It's too sweet. It's 6th grade locker room sweet. I just feel like sometimes you'll pick these up, it'll smell good for like 2 days and then you just like over it. Let's talk about some makeup before we get into some skincare, body care, stuff like that, because my makeup list is so small. Yes, out of all the CoverGirl, the L'Oreal, the Maybelline, the Wet n Wild, the e.l.f., all those brands, there's nothing I'm like super excited to try. Right now, the only thing that I saw in store that I was like, was that Bubble mascara. It went super viral on TikTok. What really is there to rave about when it comes to a mascara? If there's anything I could tell you about drugstore versus like a prestige brand, is that there's not much difference in terms of complexion products, blush, liners, and shadows and stuff like that. I am very good off that right now. Like, I don't need any more product. I need to use what I have, especially since I use makeup into its expiration anyway. So let's get into some skincare, and we're going to start off with Neutrogena. I've talked about Neutrogena before, especially when it comes to some drugstore products that have that luxury feel. $7 to $20 unless you're getting like a family size or something. I don't dabble too much in like skincare in the drugstore, if I'm being honest. They don't have many new products, but they will always like come out with products to make a lot of the audience feel like they're also participating in like certain trends. For example, like the Neutrogena lip sleeping mask. This is a really good lip sleeping mask. This is almost out and I haven't been able to find another one, so I do want to pick it up. And I had no idea, but this says made in Korea. Neutrogena has something for literally every skin type there is to exist. Sensitive, dry, oily, combo, normal, does not matter. They have something for you. I have to talk about these Thirst Drops from e.l.f., which is supposed to be a dupe for the Glow Recipe Dew Drops, which these Thirst Burst Drops are like 10 bucks versus the Glow Recipe, which is, I believe, $30 or something like that. I don't think anything, no serum, no glow serum, no nothing has came close to what the Glow Recipe does for me, in my opinion, so far, okay? I will say at this price point, this e.l.f. Thirst Burst Drops, not bad, dude. When I am going through some like skin drama, I don't try and use new products, or I don't try and use products like this. I try and just like keep it simple. A regular cleanser and put some Nivea on. Regular cleanser, put some CeraVe on. Regular cleanser, put some Tatcha on. Like, that's usually what I try and do. But when I'm trying to get like a little funky fresh and my skin is actually acting right and my diet is right and my skin is not freaking out, I'll be using stuff like this. Genesis, I know you're gonna watch this, but I ended up using this in your makeup bag. I did not ask you, I did not get consent. I ended up just taking it and used it and I thought it was great. If you are looking for something a little bit more upscale, still drugstore, but not giving super drugstore, you need to stop sleeping on Vichy. $10 to $25. I believe it can probably get a bit higher depending on what you're getting. This is their booster, which I wanna say is like a plumping serum, basically, something like that. I really, really like this. As you can see, I've already used up like half of it. And then their thermal water, this is really nice, especially like during the summer. I know we're getting into cooler months, but especially if you struggle with like maybe some rosacea, like your face gets super red or your face gets really hot, like this is really, really nice. But if you are looking for something a bit more upscale, not drugstore, but still like gonna do a little more for you. Vichy, Avene, whatever, however you say it, those are two really good brands for skincare. If you have tried any of these Vichy products, please let the beauties know down below. The drugstore is selling Laneige. The drugstore is selling Laneige, and that is something. I did not expect to see a little lip sleeping mask inside of the little to-go minis. If you just need to run in and grab like some premium products, some of these drugstores, like I said, are not created equal. I also saw Olaplex inside of the stores. They said, you don't need to run into Sephora Ulta. We got it right here. We got everything you need at the drugstore. Next is this PANOXYL, and I've talked about PANOXYL before because I don't personally suffer with acne. My man does struggle a little bit with some acne, and I do use the PANOXYL when I am struggling with underarm odor. This is the GOAT, okay? If you're struggling with itchy pits, underarm odor, I just recommended this to a girlfriend of mine in the text this morning. The 10% benzoyl peroxide, I think this is the max strength that you can get OTC. So I do grab this one, just use it inside the shower, rub it in, get it nice and sudsy, let it sit for a bit, like 1 or 2 minutes, and then rinse it off. This is like a magic worker. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really love whatever this is doing. Like, $9.98, something like that. This actually made sense even without a coupon, so I really liked that. Getting into some body products now, we are going to start with Jergens, and this was, I believe, $8 or $9. Jergens usually super competitive in pricing when it comes to like lotions and creams and stuff like that. Jergens has always been the OG when it comes to lotion to me. When I was a young girl, I loved to use Jergens, although it wasn't moisturizing enough, like I'll end up ashy in a few hours. The scent and fragrance of Jergens has always been very good. And that's what I want to emphasize about this particular one that I picked up. They had warm amber and there was another fragrance there. I've never seen these bottles before. This is probably like a new line or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Let me know if you've seen this. But the point is that this smells so freaking good. This does not smell like a regular moisturizer or body lotion. Like you ran into Sephora and got one of those prestige lotions that cost like $50 for no reason. This is so freaking good for $8 or $9. I picked it up immediately. I've never seen this anywhere. I've never smelled anything like this. Drugstore version. You see this? You need to open up this thing immediately, expeditiously, and smell it and let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts because this does not smell like no regular old body lotion. Nope. Nope. I have the EOS Cashmere Whipped Oil Butter. They finally started stocking this particular whipped oil butter on the shelves in the drugstore. Especially if you're a fan of this OG one, you're going to love this whipped oil butter. It's super creamy. The texture is literally perfect, okay? I'll be ashy with this. Won't be ashy with this. I don't usually dabble in shave creams anymore. It's either going to be an oil or now a butter, okay? This was only $7 to $10, nothing crazy. I love whatever consistency this is giving. I feel like for one, it's better than a cream. Creams are fine, but I just feel like they block up the razor or something. Like the creams are just too much. Oils, that hair just slips right out of the razor. It's super effective. It's a much nicer experience. Leaves the skin feeling soft. It's like using a moisturizer in the shower. I hope that my man likes it too because he was the Tree Hut shave oil stan. So hopefully he likes this one. We'll see. When I walked into one of these drugstores, I did see that they have a Burt's Bees set up, completely set up, and they came out with some body products. I did want to pick them up and smell them. As you know, a lot of these are gonna have like the coverings on it so that there's no contamination and stuff like that. But I was able to just like take the lid off of that body lotion to see what it smelled like. And it does have a nice citrusy scent. Each of them is like $10 to $15, something like that. Nothing crazy, but if you are a Burt's Bees fan, probably looking into those body products will benefit you. For me, like the scent was good, but I'm not big on citrus. Like, if you like citrus, you'll probably really like whatever's going on with that Burt's Bees stuff. Next is CREMO, which is like $10 to $12, can even be lower sometimes. This brand is usually like for men, I believe. Like they have a lot of aftershave, very masculine body washes and things like that. Love the brand aesthetic. I actually really enjoyed using this body wash. They did come out with some nice fragrant, like feminine scents for people to use in the body wash. If you aren't trying to get like the masculine Palo Alto, Palo Santo, whatever. They try and do whatever they do. But the point is that CREMO is very nice. If you haven't looked into this brand in terms of like body products, like body washes and stuff like that, I believe this is definitely something like that should be on your radar. At least like pick it up and smell it, right? Because I just don't like just like that classic like Sea Rush or like that blue body wash or like that blue hand soap, which will lead me into hand soaps. I am definitely a girl that will spend a premium on certain like home products, and quite frankly, hand soap is one of those things. So I will go to Bath & Body Works whenever they have like a $2.95 sale or $3.95 sale and pick up some of those hand soaps because I just like love their like foaming hand soap. You still want to like partake in some of these like self-care, elevated lifestyle type of things. You can still pick a lot of these things up from the drugstore. For example, like Method hand soaps, very nice. They don't just smell like typical hand soaps. Blue Ocean Rush smell, like I just like hate it. It's just so boring to me. You can even get the Dove hand soap, which obviously smells like the classic Dove. But to me, because it's not in body wash form and it's in hand soap form, it's just like, now it's become elevated. You know what I mean? A lot of the hand soaps will dry your hands out. Getting the Dove hand soap that's specifically used or for you to keep your hands moisturized but still be a hand soap, come on, be so for real, like grab it. You can get it at the drugstore, absolutely, no problem. You don't have to like go to Sephora to go buy the Way hand soap and stuff like that. Like, come on, be so for real. Why is anybody spending $18 on a hand soap anyway? I have talked about Tree Hut before, and it is a very popular brand. And if there was one thing I said that I wish that they had, it was a dang body spray. I never seen the body sprays at Target, at Walmart, at any place but at the drugstore. I thought it was so cool, especially because Moroccan Rose is my favorite scent. I would have picked it up if I was using the body cream, the body scrub, the shave oil. If I was using any of those stills, I probably would have picked it up, but I have not. I've kind of like slowly withered Tree Hut out of my rotation. But if you are a Tree Hut stan, then you need to definitely go ahead and pick up that body spray, especially if you like that Moroccan Rose. You can go ahead and have the full line. The full line. It does not matter what season or what month we are in. Baby girl, keep using that SPF every single day. If you struggle with especially hyperpigmentation or anything like that, please make sure you are using an SPF every single day. I know that we're getting into the cooler months and like SPF and sunscreen hype is not as relevant. Like, I understand that, but it is still like equally as relevant, if not more, okay? I don't need to like go down a list and tell you like, oh yeah, this sunscreen, this sunscreen, this sunscreen. You by now know what sunscreen works best for you, okay? You have a body sunscreen, have a face sunscreen. Make sure you stay re-upped on it and keep using it every single day. I did not pick up any hair products, but I do want to talk about hair products at the drugstore just very briefly. Like I mentioned earlier, I saw Olaplex in there. They have sections for like salon hair care. Like if you're looking for something like that, they do have options for that. Normally, I will go into the drugstore when there is a particular brand that I know I'm gonna be using, like Garnier Fructis, Carol's Daughter, Miel Organics, like certain brands. I know I just run in there and grab it to re-up. And a lot of the times they're going to have a coupon attached to getting a lot. It doesn't even just have to be hair care. It could be literally anything in the store. But hair care specifically, because usually you're buying a shampoo and conditioner, your girl gonna save. All right, I'm always trying to get something on sale. I'm always trying to get something on the discount, especially if I already know I'm gonna be buying it. And that is going to conclude our drugstore products for today. Every single drugstore you go to is going to have a different stock with different things inside of it at maybe even a different price. So have it be an experience, because every single time you go into Ulta and Sephora, you know exactly what to expect unless there's like a new launch. When it comes to the drugstore, baby, you about to be surprised with some new products, some things you ain't never seen before, some things you ain't never knew even came out. So make sure you run into your drugstore and check out some of these products and let me know what you find, what you like, what you've been loving. Regardless, it is YouTube's turn now. She is going to either recommend a video that she thinks that you will truly enjoy off this channel, or you can catch our latest upload, which also discloses our giveaway winner, which I will include right here. 2 of them. I chose 2 of them. Leave your comments down below and I will see you in our next video. Bye.